Hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm here at the DuSable Museum. I'm attending the Mayoral Forum, a conversation at the intersection of racial equity.
My name is Lori Lightfoot, and I'm a candidate for mayor. Well, fundamentally what it means to me is making sure that in public policy, we reflect the lived experience of people all over the city, and particularly those that are going to be most impacted by the public policy. So what that means is going into communities, understanding who the relevant stakeholders are on a particular issue, and engaging them in a real dialogue and partnership about how to address and solve problems. And through that partnership, coming up with solutions that are actually going to affect their lives and the lives of their neighbors. That's a fundamental process. It's a process that I've engaged in throughout my entire professional career, and it's one that's critically important for us to be able to move the city forward. Well, I come from a low-income family that struggled every day to make sure that we could make ends meet. My father worked 2 and 3 jobs. My mother worked a series of low-wage jobs. And I got into this race because I saw people who looked like me in families like mine who were struggling all over the city, and worse, that the city didn't see or hear them. So I want to make sure that I am and continue to be an advocate for people whose voices deserve to be heard. That is what's at stake in this election. I would start with saying 2 words: Donald Trump. Elections matter. A lot of people stayed home in November of 16. They thought that neither candidate really spoke their values and that they weren't going to really make a difference anyway. If you think about the horrible trauma that's been done to, frankly, communities all over this country, and particularly here in Chicago, by a tyrannical, inexperienced man who goes on instinct and is absolutely comfortable blowing every racist dog whistle that he can think of, elections do matter. This is the first competitive municipal election that we've had since 1986, when Harold Washington ran the second time. It's the first time that you're going to have real choice. So please, don't stay home. Don't say that it doesn't matter, because if you do that, you're voting for the status quo and a continuation of a system and a regime that doesn't serve you, your community, or your neighbors. It's important that you speak your values through this election, so show up, give account, and we're going to transform our city.